again. Hello again and welcome. Welcome to a new class, to class number 8 for the advanced people. Not bad. We are progressing, we are improving, y luego voy a decir lo mismo con contracción. We're progressing, we're improving, we're getting better, we're advancing, we're taking giant steps, not small steps. Giant steps which include small steps for consolidation. But we are making progress. That's the important thing. 195 hours devoted to you, Mr. Advanced Student or Miss Advanced Student or Mrs. Advanced Student. These 195 hours of class, 10 different teachers, are all devoted to making you improve and to motivating you to help us in our task. It's un labor de conjunto, okay? We're building a bridge. We're building a bridge to your English, un puente. But we, myself and my 9 colleagues, we can only take you halfway across the bridge, halfway. The rest of the way, you have to go alone. Tenéis que transitar todos solitos, because you have to make the effort. Los remaches lo vais a poner vosotros. Okay, los clavos. Martillear vosotros. Nosotros los materiales de construcción, pero el puente lo vais a construir vosotros. We're going to give you the design, the project, the materials, and the encouragement. Hey, to cheer you up. All right? But you're going to be on your knees, bang, 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 dale. A Dios rogando, sí, pero con el mazo bien dando, okay? That's your job, to work. Because we, myself and my colleagues, we can't give you the English language. You can give it to yourself. And we can show you the best way, and we can motivate you to do it. That's our job. All right, camera number 1. Review. When was the last time you saw a UFO? A UFO, unidentified flying object, UFO. A UFO, un ovni, a UFO. When was the last time you saw a UFO? I've never seen. When was the last time you saw? I've never seen a UFO. And when was the last time you fell from the top of a tall building? When was the last time you fell, Geronimo, from the top of a tall building? Me? I've never fallen from the top of a tall building. When was the last time you flew to Cordoba in Argentina? I've never flown to Cordoba in Argentina. Okay, I've gone to Cordoba in Spain, but I've never flown to Cordoba in Argentina. And when did you last tell me a joke about Maria, the floor technician here? I've never told you. When did you last tell me? I've never told you. Told you. Do. Fijaos como la D de told se enlaza con you y suena casi como debido a. Due to, ese due, told you. Así suena. Se enlazan las palabras y las consonantes mandan cuando se enlazan. Told you. A ver, dilo bien. No, toldo no. Toldo es para las ventanas, no los toldos. Told yous. Yo voy a comprar un told you. Told you para mi ventana. Told you. When did you last tell me a joke about Maria? I've never told you a joke about Maria. When did you last say good morning to me in Japanese? When did you last say good morning to me in Japanese? I've never said, tengo sed. I've never said good morning to you. In Japanese, when did you last sell a mansion? I've never sold a mansion. When did you last sell a horse? I've never sold a horse. Soldado, solda. I've never sold a horse. When did you last sell a television studio to another company? I've never sold yo me paro, hago pausa casi, una laguna en la L. Y luego la D, la D es un trampolín para el resto de la frase. Escuchad, nunca he vendido un estudio de televisión a nadie. I've never sold a television studio. Sold a television studio. La D inicia el resto de la frase. I've never sold a television studio to anybody. I don't own a television studio. I've never owned a television studio. And I've never been to North Dakota. I've never been to Slovenia. I've never been to Slovakia. I've never been to Sweden. I've never been to Mongolia. I've never been to Iran. I've never been to South Africa. And I've never been to South America either. I've never been to Australia either. And I've never been to Tahiti. Tahiti. Have you ever been to Tahiti? That's a question for later in the class. When was the last time you met? When did you last meet a person with 3 eyes? When did you last meet a person with 3 eyes? I've never met. Excuse me, I don't understand. My question is, when did you last meet a person with 3 eyes? I've never met a person with 3 eyes. And when did you last speak to me in Danish? I've never spoken to you in Danish. And why haven't you ever spoken to me in Danish? I've never spoken to you in Danish because I don't know Danish. All right? And when did you last do something bad? Me? I've never done anything bad. Come on. When was the last time, Richard, you did something bad? Me? When was the last time I did something bad? Never. I've never done anything bad in my life. Honest. Cross my heart. I've never done. Aquí hay 2 V's. I've, la contracción de I have, and la V de never. Y os aseguro que el cerebro vibra, porque estoy haciendo una F vibrada, con las cuerdas vocales activadas, fiebre, fofo, es una cosa muy fofa, vova, es la F y activas las cuerdas vocales fuerte y ya tienes la V inglesa. I've never, y hace vibrar la cabeza, toda. I've never done anything bad. Have you? Tell me in the next section. But first, the next teacher.
Thank you, Richard. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this class for advanced students, so for you, okay? I'm your teacher, Natasha, and today I'm here with a very special student. Her name is Diana. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah? How was your day today?
It was great, yeah.
It was a great day?
Yeah, it was.
Tell people at home what you do to learn English. What do you do? Give them a tip.
Usually.
Yeah, anything you do to help you improve your English.
I watch movies, for example, in
In
English.
English, very good. With subtitles?
No.
No, without subtitles, very good, okay? But obviously, if you don't understand, you can put some subtitles to help you, okay? Either in Spanish or in English, but the thing is to listen to the movies in English, okay? All right, let's start, because today we have a lot to do, because we have to review everything you saw in the previous class, okay? So there are 2 points we're going to work on today, and we're going to start straight away. Vamos a empezar enseguida because there's a lot to go over, okay? Let's start. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, the first thing we're going to start looking at is the structure I've never, okay? I've never been there, for example. Yo nunca he estado ahí, for example, okay? So I'm going to ask you and Diana a lot of questions, okay? And you have to answer always out loud and practicing, okay? Let's start. Okay. When did you last have soup with a ladle?
I've never had soup.
I've never
Had soup.
had soup.
Yeah, I've never had soup with a ladle?
What is a ladle?
I don't know.
Oh, she answers. She says, I don't know what it is, but I've never done it. Okay. Ladle, you know what you serve soup with?
Yes.
Cucharón, ¿sí?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. That thing you serve soup with, well, that's a ladle.
Ladle.
Yeah, that's a ladle, okay? Ladle, okay? So I'll ask the question again so you know what you're answering, okay? When did you last have soup with a ladle?
I've never had soup with a ladle.
Very good. I've never had soup with a ladle. Okay, next question. When was the last time I stabbed you in the back?
You've never stabbed me?
What's stab? Stab?
Stab, apuñalar,
Okay?
yeah.
It's a very violent
Yeah.
word, okay?
You've never stabbed me in the back?
Very good. Stabbed, okay? And that D sound at the end. Stabbed. Let's see if she can say it again.
You've never stabbed me in the back?
Very good. The next one for you at home, okay? When did you last tear out a page from your favorite book? Okay, I'll repeat. When did you last tear out a page from your favorite book? Okay, tear out is arrancar, to tear out. So when did you last do this? Very good. I've never torn out a page from my favorite book, okay? I've never torn out a page from my favorite book. How about you, Diana? When did you last tear out a page from your favorite book?
I've never torn out a page from my favorite book.
One more time.
I've never torn out a page from my favorite book.
Very good. The next one. When did it last take you 5 hours to squeeze an orange?
It has never took me.
Taken? It has
Taken,
never
yes,
taken.
sorry.
Past participle, don't worry.
It has never taken me 5 hours to use.
No, to squeeze.
To squeeze.
Squeeze, apretar,
to squeeze.
¿no? Yeah.
An orange.
An orange. Once again.
It has never taken me 5 hours to squeeze an orange.
An orange.
Orange.
Okay, be careful, okay? Because orange is spelled with an A, but we pronounce it as if it were an I, okay? Orange, okay? So it's never taken me 5 hours to squeeze an orange. Okay, let's go on. Let's move on to the next point, okay? The next point is the Saxon genitive in chain, okay? So when we have many Saxon genitives, when it's like el perro de la tía del vecino, that's that Saxon genitive in English, okay? So let's start. I'm going to say a sentence in Spanish, and both you and Diana have to translate it, and then I'll ask you questions, okay? All right, let's start. El hueso del perro de Natasha.
De Natasha.
No the, okay? So
Natasha.
this is a very common mistake, okay? Remember that in Spanish, obviously you say el hueso, for example, but in English we don't. We just start off directly with the person that possesses it, okay? In this case, we would say Natasha's, okay? Because remember, what's the word? It's el hueso del perro de Natasha. We have to start at the end. Natasha's dog's bone, okay? So let's go over this again. El hueso del perro de Natasha.
Natasha's dog's bone.
Very good. Ask me what color Natasha's dog's bone is. What color?
What color Natasha's?
And what color is?
What color is Natasha's dog's bone?
One more time.
What color is Natasha's dog's bone?
One more time.
What color is Natasha's dog's bone?
Okay. What color is Natasha's dog's bone? You at home, okay? Oh, sorry. It's pink, for example, okay? At home, okay? Whose dog is it? Very good. It's Natasha's dog, okay? The next question for Diana. Whose bone is it?
Natasha.
It's?
It's Natasha's dog's bone.
Very good. And ask me how big Natasha's dog's bone is.
How big Natasha?
And the question,
How big is Natasha's dog's bone?
Very good. How big is Natasha's dog's bone? Remember to always say that Saxon genitive like a z, like a B sound, okay? Natasha's dog's bone, okay? Let's get Diana to repeat once more. How big?
How big is Natasha's dog's bone?
Perfect. Well, good job, and good job at home as well, okay? I'll see you next time. Remember to keep on studying. Bye.
All right. Welcome back. Let's continue, but on camera number 1. All right. El genitivo sajón. Pepe's book, Maria's problems, Luigi's children, Carlos's pen. Fijaos. Este polígrafo es de Pepe. Este es el bolígrafo de Pepe. This is Pepe's pen. Pepe termina en una vocal E, entonces es fácil. Apóstrofe S. Pepe's pen. Paco's papers. Maria's cup. All right. Diana's television studio. Diana's television studio. Ok. Y las palabras que terminan en S ya, como Carlos, ¿qué hacemos? Se añade otra S. Carlos's. This isn't Pepe's pen. It's Carlos's pen. It sounds very strange in Spanish, but it doesn't sound strange in English. This is Carlos's pen. It's not mine. And this cup, is this Carlos's cup? No, it's not. It's not Carlos's cup. Come on. It's Luis's cup. ¿O es de Luis? Yes, I said it's Luis's cup. Said de Luisa. No, de Luis, de mi amigo Luis. It's Luis's cup. Okay. I thought it was Paco's cup. No, it's not Paco's cup, and it's not Carlos's cup, and it's not your cup, and it's not my cup. It's Luis's cup. This cup belongs to Luis. So, it's Luis's cup. And this pen doesn't belong to me, and it doesn't belong to you, and it doesn't belong to Luis. This pen belongs to Carlos. It's Carlos's pen. Luis's cup and Carlos's pen. Now, this light blue pencil isn't Carlos's, and it isn't Luis's, and it's not mine, and it's not yours, and it's not Maria's. It's not Carlos's, and it's not Luis's. Whose is it? Well, I can't remember. But I think it's Inés's. I'll ask her. Hey, Inés. Yeah, Inés, excuse me, is this your pen? Yeah? Well, it's not a pen, excuse me. Is this your pencil? Yeah? Okay. She says it's hers. It's not yours, it's not mine, it's not Maria's, and it's not Carlos's, and it's not Luis's. Apparently, por lo visto, apparently, it's Inés's. At least she says it's hers. Okay. Inés, are you sure this is yours? She says she's sure. She says she's sure. And I have no reason not to believe Inés. Inés always tells the truth. She never lies. Inés always tells... Hey, Inés. Inés. Hey, do you always tell the truth? Okay. Yeah, she says she always tells the truth. So, if it's true that Inés always tells the truth, like she says she does, then it's true that this is hers. So this is Inés's pen, this is Carlos's pencil, and this is Luis's cup. Okay, very good. Now, this is a paper clip. I like to play with paper clips. I like to do things with paper clips, etc. Okay? This is a big, robust, strong paper clip. Yeah. This paper clip, siempre se dice la palabra paper con un clip, porque si no es para paper puede ser para el sujeta corbatas. Tie clip. Clip. Okay? Now, you see? Cool. Yeah, this is a good paper clip. But it's not mine. It's not my paper clip. And it's not Inés. Inés's? Inés, is this yours? No, it's not. Okay? It's not Inés's either. Okay, it's not Inés's. This isn't Inés's paperclip. Carlos, is this paperclip yours? No, it's not Carlos's either. It's not Carlos's. Is it yours? No, it's not yours. Maria, does this clip belong to you? No, it doesn't belong to Maria either. It's not Maria's. Excuse me, Luis. Luis, yeah. Is this yours? No. It's not mine either, eh? Are you sure it's not yours? It's not Luis's either. It's not Inés's, it's not Carlos's, and it's not Luis's. Well, whose is it? Hey, excuse me, who's... Blas. Hello, Blas. Hey, by the way, Blas, is this yours? It is. Okay, oh, finally. I have located the owner of this paper clip. Apparently, it belongs to Blas, my good friend Blas. Okay? So this is Blas's paperclip. This is Blas's paperclip. This is Luis's cup. This is Carlos's pen. And this is Inés's pencil. I have identified the owner of 4 of these objects, okay? Yes, and we have one more person, our good friend Jesus. Jesus isn't here. But you see, I have here a Bic pen. This is a Bic pen, black ink pen. It has black ink. I personally prefer blue ink. But some people prefer black. But I don't know who this pen belongs to. Maybe it's Jesus's. Maybe it's Jesus's. But let me eliminate other possibilities. Excuse me, Inés. Yeah. Is this yours? No? She says it's not hers. So clearly, this pen isn't Inés's. Luis, is this yours? This pen, this black ink pen, eh? Is it yours? No? Okay, it's not. It's not Luis's either. So it's not Inés's and it's not Luis's. Carlos, is this pen yours? Yeah, this one. This one. The one in my right hand. No, I don't have any other. The one I'm holding. No, it's not yours? Okay. It's not Carlos's either. So it's not Luis's, it's not Carlos's, and it's not Inés's. All right? Blas, hey, I know this is your paper clip, but is this your pen? No, it's not Blas's either. So, this pen's not mine. Is it yours? No? Maria, is it yours? No? Okay, well, it's not Maria's. It's not yours. It's not mine. It's not Inés's. It's not Luis's. It's not Carlos's. And it's not Blas's. Ah, Jesus, come in, come in. Yeah. Listen, we have a problem here. We're trying to identify who this pen belongs to. Does this pen belong to you? Is it yours? Look at it. It's a black pen, black ink. And I know you like black ink pens. I don't. All right. Okay. Yes, it is. Okay. So, this pen is Jesus's. This cup is Luis's. This pencil is Carlos's. This paper clip is Blas's. And this light blue pencil is Inés's. Isn't this an interesting class today? Wow, I love teaching English. I'll be back after our sponsors. But don't go away, because in 3 or 4 minutes, vuelvo. Enseguida estoy. Welcome back. Okay, if you remember, let's recapitulate. We have 1 minute. El genitivo sajón, cuando la persona termina en S, su nombre, se añade una segunda S, y como si hubiera una E invisible, una letra E invisible en medio. Blas. This is Blas's paper clip. This is Inés's light blue pencil. This is Carlos's pen. This is Jesus's big black ink pen. And this is Luis's cup. It's not my cup, and it's not Maria's cup. It's Luis's. This isn't my pen, and it's not Maria's pen either. It's, I'm forgetting, Blas's pen. No, it's not. This is Blas's paper clip. This is Jesus's pen. ¿Está claro? Okay. One more teacher, and then me again.
Thank you very much, Richard. And welcome to Vaughan English 4.0. That's right, my name's Alberto Alonso, but that's not important. What's important is that you meet my special student. That's right, and she is improving, and she's doing a very good job, and I'm very proud of her. Estoy muy orgulloso de ella. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Susana. Hello, Susana. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Good, good. Are you starting to like these negative questions?
Yes.
Because we were working on negative questions in past classes, and you don't like them too much. I know, because you made a face.
No, I'm starting to like them.
That's
I'm
the
enjoying.
idea. That's
because
the
I feel
idea.
better.
Yeah, that's it. The more you practice something, the more confident you become. And the more confident you become, the more you can speak, and the more comfortably you can speak at the same time. So, all right, well, ask me what we are going to do today.
What are we going to do today?
Yes, what are we going to do today? What do you want to know?
I want to know what are we going to do today.
Okay, what we are going to, porque eso es la pregunta indirecta, right? La directa, what are we going to do today? La indirecta, do you know what we are going to do today? ¿Ves? Cada vez que va algo delante de lo que es la pregunta, ya es indirecta y la estructura es la afirmación. So give it to me one more time. So,
Do you know what we are going to do today?
eso es, ¿ves? Porque el do you know ya es la pregunta, entonces el otro es afirmación. Do you know what we are going to do today? No, I didn't prepare anything. Ask me why.
Why you didn't prepare anything?
One more time.
Why didn't you prepare anything?
Es una pregunta negativa. Okay, I did. I just wanted to give you a negative question. Okay, well today we're going to look at the possessive S. Okay, the Saxon genitive. Okay, the Saxon genitive, the possessive S. Now, there are certain names, okay, and certain words that end in S. Por ejemplo, boss. Cuando ponemos la S sajón, tenemos que poner otra sílaba. Es el sonido is. ¿Cómo se dice, por ejemplo, el despacho de mi jefe?
My boss's office.
Yeah. My boss's office. ¿Ves? Como boss, pues tenemos que poner is. Como el verbo ser o estar, is. My boss's office. Cada vez que acaba con ese, nombres como Marcos, Matías, Fitz's, ¿ves? Liz, Liz's, ¿ves? Hay que poner is después para juntar esto. Ok, so, te voy a decir una cosa y luego te voy a preguntar dónde está. Ok? Jesús, right? Jesus's book is on Luis's boss's desk. Where is Jesus's book?
Could you repeat it,
Yes,
please?
I'll repeat it. Jesus's book is on Luis's boss's desk. Where is Jesus's book?
Is at Luis's boss's office.
Okay, or it's on Luis's boss's desk. ¿Ves? Hay muchos is ahí. So Jesus's book is on Luis's boss's desk. Chungo, eh? Pretty difficult this is, right? Okay, how do you say de quién es el libro?
Whose books it is? No?
Whose book is it?
Is it?
Okay, one more time. ¿De quién es el libro?
Whose book is it?
Whose book is it? Okay, how do you say es el libro de Jesús?
Is Jesus' book.
Jesus or Jesus is? No me pusiste el is.
Jesus is.
It's Jesus
Says-
is. Es poniendo un is nada más.
Jesus' book.
It's Jesus's book. No sé porque mira, si lo haces sin ningún is, it's Jesus. No se sabe dónde acaba la palabra y dónde está la S. No se sabe. Entonces tenemos que poner ese is. So, how do you say es el libro de Jesús?
Is Jesus' book.
Okay, how do you say es el libro del jefe de Jesús?
Is Jesus' boss's book.
Yes. Okay, muy bien. I was crossing my fingers. It's Jesus's boss's book. Toma. It's Jesus's boss's book. Okay, vamos a practicar otros nombres con sustantivos. Quiero que me digas es el tal de esta persona. Y te digo una cosa, te digo el nombre y te digo un sustantivo.
Vale.
Okay. Airplane. Marcos.
It's Marcos' airplane.
Marcos or Marcos es.
Marcos's.
¿Ves? Porque
airplane.
acaba con eso. Entonces, Marcos Airplane.
It doesn't sound
No,
right.
¿ves? No hay nada que me dice a mí que eso es una S posesiva. Ok, so one more time. Avión Marcos.
Is Marcos's airplane.
Yeah, it's Marcos's airplane. Muy bien, porque el is, es añadiendo el is nada más, ¿ok? Matías, furgoneta.
Okay, is Matthias's jumper?
Ok,
or-
van.
Van. okay.
Van, ¿ok? It's Matías's, ¿ves? Matías, y ponemos is. It's Matías's van, la furgoneta de Matías. ¿Ok? Let's see. Inés, es el novio de Inés.
Is Inés's
¿Ves? Inés is, ¿ves?
Inés's boyfriend?
Ok, so one more time. El novio de Inés.
Is Inés's boyfriend?
Muy bien. La raqueta de tenis de Andrés.
Is the
No. No me pongas the.
how do you say raqueta? I don't know.
Tennis racket.
Okay, is Andrés's tennis racket?
¿Ves? Very good. It's Andrés's tennis racket. Okay, another one. Mercedes. Okay, es el Mercedes de Mercedes.
Is Mercedes?
Espera, que no me pongas 3 is. Una vez más.
Is Mercedes?
Yeah.
Mercedes.
Yes, it's Mercedes's. Mercedes. Es el is. El truco aquí es el is. Cuando acaba con ese el nombre, pues tenemos que poner is para indicar, ¿ok? Es la oficina de Liz.
Is Liz's office?
It's Liz's office, ¿ok? La guitarra de Nicolás.
Is Nicholas's guitar?
Yeah, it's Nicholas's guitar. Muy bien. Este te gusta más que la pregunta negativa.
Este ya lo voy cogiendo.
Tú dices, le voy a poner un is, ¿ok? Es el tobogán de Nieves.
Is Nieves's slide?
Sled.
Sleigh.
Sleigh, hay 2 palabras para tobogán, el que va en la nieve. Sleigh or sled, la que quieras. ¿Cuál te gusta más?
Sleigh.
Sleigh. Okay, so tell me one more time. Es el tobogán de Nieves.
Is Nieves's sled?
Yeah, it's Nieves's sleigh. Very good, very good. Okay, how do you say es el horno de Tomás?
Is Thomas's oven?
It's Thomas's oven. Esto lo has pillando, ¿no? Te gusta este. It's Thomas's oven. Okay, how do you say es la clase de Boris?
Is Boris's class?
It's Boris's class. Very good, okay? Es la mejor amiga de la compañera de Denise.
Is Denise's companion best friend?
Okay, Denise's roommates or flatmates
Okay.
best friend. So one more time.
Is Denise's roommate best friend?
Pero hay que poner una S con roommates también.
Roommates. Okay.
So it's Denise's roommate's
Roommates.
best friend. One more time.
Is Denise's roommate's best friend?
Yeah, it's Denise's roommate's best friend. Y la última vamos a hacer Fitz, que es un profesor aquí en Vaughan English 4.0. Ok, vamos a decir, es la lección de Fitz.
Is Fitz's lesson?
It's Fitz's lesson. Acordando que cuando acaba en ese, is entre el objeto y la persona. Thank you very much. Study.
All right, we're back, finally, ya era hora. It's about time. I was waiting for you to finish with the other teacher. Aquí es un pesado el otro profe, ¿eh? I bet better, yeah. I bet you like my class better, don't you? I can see. Don't you? Don't you? Come on. Tell me the truth. Dime la verdad. Derrama las judías. Spill the beans. Eso es chivata. Come on, give me the real info, the information. All right, have you ever wanted to kill an English teacher? Sometimes I have wanted to kill an English student. Have you ever wanted to kill an English teacher? El tratamiento de esta palabra ever, que habéis oído 1000 veces probablemente, pero vamos a verla otra vez porque es una palabra omnipresente en inglés que se usa a diario y muchas veces cada día. Camera 1. Ever. Ever es una palabra neutra, ni niega ni afirma. Si se pega a una palabra negativa, entonces ya niega. Por ejemplo, I never eat potatoes on Sunday. Prohibido las patatas los domingos. I never eat potatoes on Sunday. A second alternative is I don't ever. Don't es la contracción de do not. La palabra not es un agente negador. Entonces, si hay un agente negador, qué bien suena esto, en una frase, entonces no puedo decir never. No puedo decir I don't never porque es una doble negación. Okay, so I don't ever. Okay, but normally we use the word never. I never eat potatoes on Sunday. I never come to this studio on Saturday. I never teach English if I have a headache. Never. Okay, we usually use never to negate, not ever. Ever means, in most cases, alguna vez en tu vida. Si oyes la palabra ever, tu interlocutor está probablemente intentando preguntarte algo que has hecho o has visto, si has alguna vez en tu vida, desde el nacimiento hasta hoy inclusive, y usa el presente perfecto. Have you ever ridden a horse? Have you ever told a joke about the current president of Spain? Have you ever heard a joke about me? Have you ever imitated me in front of friends. Algunos, muchos lo han hecho. Have you, in YouTube, you can find me. You can find imitations of me by other people on YouTube. Have you ever read a book by Unamuno? Have you ever? Entonces, esta pregunta, cuando yo planteo preguntas como estas, formulándolas, lo que quiero saber es si alguna vez en tu vida, alguna vez has leído una novela o un libro publicado por Unamuno, escrito por Unamuno. Have you ever written a novel? Have you ever read a novel by Dostoevsky? Have you ever read a novel? Have you ever read a novel by Quevedo? Okay, El Buscón, for example. Have you ever read a play by Calderón? Have you ever read a play by Shakespeare? Have you ever tried to kill a person? Have you ever tried to put out a fire? Have you ever put out a fire? Have you ever blown out? Have you ever blown out a lighter? Have you ever blown out? I don't know, funciona. Oh. Have you ever blown out a lighter? Have you ever burned your finger? Los británicos dirían burnt con T. Have you ever burnt your finger? Have you ever burned your finger? Have you ever used my cup? Okay. Have you ever spoken to friends about my classes? Have you ever seen Alberto in his classes? Have you ever heard a joke that wasn't funny? Have you ever gone to a 5-star hotel? Have you ever spent the night in a 5-star hotel? Have you ever had dinner in a 5-fork restaurant? Have you ever slept in a Japanese hotel? Have you ever slept with a goddess from Olympus? Have you ever spoken to me about the problems in Oklahoma? Have you ever been to Oklahoma? Okay. Este tipo de preguntas se formula 1000 veces por día por cada 100 habitantes de habla inglesa. Have you ever, y lo que sea. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever done that? Have you ever? Have you ever? Has she ever? Has your sister ever been to Spain? Has she ever smoked a cigarette? Has she, well, let's talk about Maria. Yo sé mucho de Maria. Ask me questions about Maria. Richard, yes? Has Maria ever taken drugs? No. No, Maria? No. She's never. Estoy haciendo la contracción de she has. She's never taken drugs. Richard, has Maria ever climbed Mount Everest? Mount Everest? No, I don't think so. No, she's never climbed Mount Everest. Richard, yeah? Has Maria ever killed a person? No. She's never killed a person. She's never killed a person. Richard, has Maria ever felt like killing a person? Sí, ha tenido ganas alguna vez de matar. I don't know. Have you ever felt like killing a person? Yeah, she's felt like killing me. All right? Ask more questions. Richard, has Maria ever been a television star? Not yet. She hasn't been a television star yet, but maybe in the future. Question. Richard, don't tell her. Has Maria ever played basketball? I don't know. Have you ever played basketball? Oh, she hasn't. Ask me what sport she has played. Richard, what kind of sport has Maria played? Volleyball. All right. She's a volleyball star. Yeah. Video killed the volleyball star. Don't you know the song? It's about Maria. Video killed the volleyball star. Okay. So, do you like to play volleyball? Have you ever played volleyball? Ask me if I've ever played volleyball. Richard, in addition to teaching English on television, have you ever played volleyball? Yes, I have. Have you ever played chess with a chess master? No, I haven't. Have you ever been to Czechoslovakia? Well, no. I've been to Slovakia, and I've been to the Czech Republic, but I've never been to Czechoslovakia because it doesn't exist anymore. Oh, that's right. Have you ever been to? 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 Es nuestra forma de decir conoces, cuando son lugares geográficos. ¿Conoces Roma? No, no me han presentado. ¿Cómo? Si tráele a Roma y me lo presentas. No se puede decir en inglés normalmente, do you know Rome? Si yo te pregunto, do you know Rome? En esencia estoy diciendo, oye, ¿estás familiarizado con las calles y por dónde hay que ir en Roma? Dando por sentado que has estado. Do you know Rome? No, in fact, I've never been to Rome. Have you ever been to Athens? Have you ever been to Madrid? Así preguntamos si conoces lugares. Oh, I didn't have time to finish this program, but I'll come back after the next teacher to close this program, okay?
Thank you, Richard. My name's David Wardell, and I'm here with a very, very, very special guest, David. How are you today, David?
I'm good. I feel good. Thank you.
Ask me how I am.
How are you?
How are you? How are you?
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, David. David, sorry. My name's David, and his name is David. David, David. David, David. Yeah? It's a
Yeah.
big difference, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, first of all, we're going to look at some vocabulary because every day you have to learn 5 words. Yeah, it's very important. So, the first word in your vocabulary books, of course, is to overcome. To overcome. Now, David, what does overcome mean?
Overcome means to surpass.
Superar. Yeah.
Superar.
Yeah, okay.
A situation or.
Exactly, to overcome a problem, to overcome a situation, difficult situation. Very good, yeah. Okay, the next one is real estate. Real estate, which means in Spanish?
Inmobiliaria.
Inmobiliaria. Very good, okay. So say it in English, real estate, repeat.
Real estate.
Real estate.
Real estate.
Now, this is one of the very few occasions in which you're allowed to put an E in front of the S. Estate.
Okay.
Because every time we're always saying,
Yeah.
you must not say Espagne, Spanish, but this time there is an E there. So it's real estate. Real estate. Very good. Okay. Say it one more time, sorry.
Real estate.
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 I see, real estate.
Okay.
Muy bien, okay. The third word is a very unusual verb, to hinder. To hinder, con H, to hinder. Now, any idea what to hinder means?
Is to molestar.
Entorpecer,
Entorpecer.
más bien, yeah? Or poner trabas.
Okay.
To hinder. To hinder somebody's progress, for example. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, the fourth word is another verb, to contain. Much easier. To contain, which means in Spanish,
Contener.
contener. And to say it in English, could you please?
Contain.
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 Very good. And you didn't say the last word of the verb, did you? Could you repeat hinder?
Hinder.
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 Muy bien, okay. So hinder and to contain. And the last verb is to place. To place, which means
Situar.
or
Colocar.
colocar. Muy bien, okay. And can you repeat the word to place?
To place.
To place.
To place.
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 Yeah, con el S silbado. Place.
Okay.
Place. Not plays. Place. No hay ningún sonido de aquí. Place.
To place.
To place.
To place.
Muy bien. To place. Again?
To place.
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 Así. Okay.
To place.
To place.
To place.
Así. Because I understand plays. Plays. And you can confuse that with the
Yeah.
verb to play in third person. He plays.
Okay.
Yeah, so place. Place. Hay que hacer hacer un sonido de S muy fuerte. Place. Okay, so that's your 5 words. So please learn them. It's very important. I'll just say them one more time. To overcome, real estate, to hinder, to contain, and to place. 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 Muy bien. Okay. So now we're going to look at a question. For example, have you ever, has alguna vez, yeah? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a sentence, yeah, the answer to a question, in fact, and from that answer, I want you to form the question. So, for example, if I say, I've never read 15 books in one day, the question would be have you ever read, has alguna vez leído, have you ever read 15 books in one day? Okay?
Okay.
So, I've never read 15 books in one day.
Have you ever read 15 books in one day?
Repeat.
Have you ever read 15 books in one day?
Okay, very good. In casa. I've never read 15 books in one day. What's the question? Good. Have you ever read 15 books in one day? Have you ever read 15 books in one day? Okay, so now the answer is, I've never driven to Mongolia. I've never driven to Mongolia. Okay, what's the question?
Have you ever driven to Mongolia?
Have you ever driven to Mongolia? Mongolia.
Have you ever driven to Mongolia?
Muy bien, very good, excellent. So one more time.
Have you ever driven to Mongolia?
No, I've never driven to Mongolia. So, I've never driven to Mongolia. What is the question? Have you ever driven to Mongolia? Have you ever driven to Mongolia? Have you ever driven to Mongolia? No, I've never driven to Mongolia. Okay, the third one. I've never been to the moon. I've never been to the moon. What's the question?
Have you ever been to the moon?
Good, repeat.
Have you ever been to the moon?
Have you ever, con V, ever. Muy bien.
Have you ever been to the moon?
Have you ever been to the moon? It's como un F, ever. Have you ever, not ever. Have you ever. Have you ever been to the moon? Okay, repeat one more time.
Have you ever been to the moon?
Muy bien, much better. So, I've never been to the moon. Ask me the question. Have you ever been to the moon? No, I've never been to the moon. Okay, the next one. I've never flown in a hot air balloon. I've never flown in a hot air balloon. Now, what's a hot air balloon in Spanish?
I have no idea.
Hot air balloon?
Hot
to fly
air balloon?
in a balloon?
A balloon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, a hot air balloon, any idea? In Spanish? Is muy grande?
Okay.
Un globo, ¿no?
Un globo aerostático.
Exactamente, aerostático, me encanta. Okay. Un globo aerostático is a hot air balloon. So, I've never flown in a hot air balloon. So, ask me the question, David.
Have you ever flown in a hot air balloon?
Hot air balloon.
Hot
air.
Hot air.
Hot air.
Okay.
Juntos, hot air.
Hot air balloon.
Okay, repeat.
Okay. Have you ever flown in a hot air balloon?
Muy bien. No, I've never flown in a hot air balloon. Have you ever flown in a hot air balloon?
No, I've never flown in a hot air balloon.
Either. Muy bien. Tampoco. Good. So, again, I've never flown in a hot air balloon. So, ask me the question. Have you ever flown in a hot air balloon? No, I've never flown in a hot air balloon. Okay, next one. Now, my brother has never driven a lorry. A lorry, or in Estados Unidos, a truck. A truck. What's a lorry or a truck?
A truck, a camión.
Camión, very good. So ask me the question.
Has your brother ever driven a truck or a lorry?
Good. Let's say lorry. Yes?
Lorry. Okay.
I'm British, so we'll say lorry. So one more time. Has your
brother ever driven a lorry?
Good. Okay. My brother has never driven a lorry. What's the question? Has your brother ever driven a lorry? Has your brother ever driven a lorry? Or in Estados Unidos, has your brother ever driven a truck? Que bien acento, no?
Yeah.
Okay, next one. My uncle has never ridden a horse.
Has your uncle ever ridden a horse?
Good. Montar un caballo is to ride a horse. So my uncle has never ridden a horse. Has your uncle ever ridden a horse? And we've run out of time, unfortunately, so I'll have to hand you back to Richard. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.
Okay. Another class, another day, and tomorrow is another class. Tomorrow is another day. One more day of high performance, one more day of study. Have you ever, alguna vez en tu vida, has hecho un esfuerzo digno elogio? Have you ever made a praiseworthy effort? Have you ever spent several hours surfing the web in English? Have you ever tried to read a novel in English? Have you ever spent several hours perfecting your mastery, oral mastery of the irregular verbs? Have you ever made a sincere effort, strong effort to improve your English? I hope so, because you haven't. If you haven't, then you need to start right now. Okay, see you tomorrow.